Alf, it's just me and you, buddy. Loners. What's going on, sports card hobby family? It's another day. It's another sports card video getting into the psychology of sports card collectors and hobbyists and content creators and whatever today. A little bit of outside the box hobby talk, because why not? That's what we do here on this channel. Before I dive in, huge thanks to today's video sponsor, COMC.com. 40+ million cards in the database: baseball, football, basketball, soccer, non-sports, Marvel, all the goodness, hidden gems all over COMC.com. I've got links down below to start your COMC journey. You can grade cards through COMC. You can shoot them off for auction. All sorts of fun to be had at COMC.com. Also, end of April, the Michael Jordan Air Show 23 Collectors Convention coming to my backyard, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Michael Jordan focus show with Michael Jordan sports memorabilia cards, all the Jordan stuff. It's going to be really fun. Reach out to me to learn how to exhibit, how to attend, all the goodness. All right, friends, I thought I would go a little outside of the box today. Why not? Hey, why not? We can do whatever we want. It's our channel. There's a lot of talk and focus around. Honestly, I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing when you talk about sports card community and communities within the sports card hobby. It's kind of one of those overused like business terms, you know, like at the end of the day, you know, like salespeople, at the end of the day, you know, all that matters at the end of the day. That's kind of the way that community is used and not just sports cards, but all sorts of different things. You know, it's all about the community, in the community. And it's true. We are one large community that's got many small communities inside that large community. But I don't think that there's enough talked about, frankly, about just a lot of people that do this kind of on their own. You know, loners, if you will. You know, for me, I'm a pretty introverted person. A lot of people think, oh, well, you are a YouTuber, you're a YouTube person, and you yell at a stuffed animal, so you must be extroverted. I'm actually not. When I'm out in public, I'm not interested or looking to be the center of attention. Really, I've got a handful, there's a handful of hobby people, hobby buddies, content creators that I talk with on a regular basis, semi-regular basis. And otherwise, that is really about it. I've got a family. I've got 4 kids. I got a larger family, my wife's family. Like, we have a lot of stuff going on, not to mention friends outside of the hobby as well. Which brings me to the point of that I'm perfectly okay just collecting and enjoying my stuff by myself. You know, I don't think that we necessarily need to try to fit into any particular community. And this actually isn't just hobby related, but this is just in life in general. I see a lot of people out there that, man, they're just trying their very best to fit in with a particular group. And honestly, this could be like 20-year-olds. This could be 50-year-olds. Just trying to fit in, just doing anything they can, saying the things that they want, you know, the other group leaders to think that that's cool or whatever. But it's also okay just to do your own thing. Have your own thoughts. Just do whatever the hell you want. And then whoever follows, follows. And whoever likes what you're doing, they like what you're doing. But I know for me, I'm not going to sacrifice what I'm going to collect or what I'm going to do or how I'm going to believe or any of that stuff just so I can fit into a group and feel like I'm part of the club. I am so not interested in that whatsoever. When we look at content creation space, I've probably met the vast majority of people that have been making consistent content over the last few years, over the last 3, 4, 5 years. I've met most, if not all of them, in person. And sure, some of them like-minded, some of them like probably pretty cool, but I mean, otherwise, it's just kind of like, hey, you know, but it's not necessary for people to agree with what I have to say or like my stuff or any of that sort of a thing. I'm literally, and this has been going back almost 5 years now, just like in my basement or in my attic with my iPhone and a stuffed animal making videos about stuff. I got Beavis and Butthead pictures behind me. I've got, you know, I mean, like, this isn't any sort of a super well thought out, high production operation. This is supposed to just be me just hanging out with you all. I know there's a lot of viewers that they like to pick apart everything that I do, and that's totally fine. I also have a lot of really awesome viewers that I've had for a long, long time. And even if that percentage of the viewers is like 5%, I come back every day for those people that I know. They'll tune in, and maybe it's not every day, but they'll tune in a couple times a week, you know, just to see what's going on. And I really enjoy that part of it. Like, that's perfectly fine. I will say it is pretty cool when you run into other hobbyists or collectors that do collect the same players as you or the same characters as you or same TV show as you, cards or you know, sports memorabilia or pop culture items. that is fun. And you can kind of reminisce. They've got the same nostalgic type stuff as you. And I get that, frankly, I get that a lot from viewers. Less other content creators, to be honest. I mean, I've got Flippin' Steve, I got Neo, I got Hambone. I got a handful of others, of course, that I like to talk to. Again, I don't think that I or we, you don't necessarily need to be friends with everybody. You know, one thing that I've learned too over time, and I just believe this as just as a life thing. I think that everybody is out for themselves. Everybody is out for number one. And I'm going to put myself in that boat too. You know, I'm out for number one. Yes, I've got friends that I care about. I've got, other hobbyists that I really like. And sure, like I'll send them a gift. They'll send me a gift and that sort of a thing. And that's fun. And I do want the best for them, obviously. But when it comes down to it, when it comes right down to it, I'm going to put my family first. I'm going to put myself. When I say me number one, I'm really talking about my family, especially my small family. Now, I've talked on the channel about my youngest son being autistic, and I know I celebrate some of his achievements on this channel. In a weird way, this channel does give me the opportunity to, present, I guess, somebody that is neurodiverse, that has a lot of challenges, but I get to celebrate kind of those wins, especially those sports wins. We talked about his flag football. We talk about, he was just at his first New Orleans Saints game in the Dome, in the Superdome. And some people will come at me and, they'll take shots at, at this or that or whatever. And look, it's the internet. I put myself out onto the internet. I'm going to have people that take shots at me. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I've been doing this for almost 5 years. And I've seen every level of troll that you can possibly see. It's fine. But again, it just speaks to the fact of like, people are just going to serve their own needs. A lot of people that dive into my comment section, they probably just had a shitty morning, and then I'm here with a smile on my face talking about something stupid that they don't like or whatever. It's all good, but it still feeds into, I like to keep my circle small and I like to just do things on my own. I like being a loner. I'm totally fine with that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am a lot more introverted than I am extroverted. I'm not interested in being the life of the party. I certainly can have fun at parties, certainly can put myself out there, but I don't need that though. I don't need it. Let me know what you do in the comments because I'm curious, the average viewer / collector, are you somewhat more of a loner where maybe you've got, handful of hobby friends or less, or maybe you're just doing it on your own, something you enjoyed as a kid? Or, do you have 100 hobby friends, and do you feel like you really need that? It's very important for you to be a part of a group because maybe that is, look, I know for a lot of people, it is important to them to feel like they're a part of a group, feel like they're a part of something. And that's, again, like there's nothing wrong with that at all. Again, like I said, this is kind of one of those outside of the box video ideas. Hobby psychology. How do you operate? Are you more of a loner or are you somebody that needs to be part of a clique, part of a group, whatever, feel like you're accepted among others, among your peers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, my friends. And here's to the loners, Alf. Stay healthy, stay awesome. I'll talk to you again later.